Welcome, beloved. Today we embark on a journey through Deuteronomy 8, exploring the profound lessons God imparted to the Israelites as they prepared to enter the Promised Land. This chapter serves as a timeless reminder of God's faithfulness, our dependence on Him, and the blessings that come from obedience. God led the Israelites through the wilderness for 40 years, a period marked by trials and testing. This journey was not aimless, it was purposeful. God used this time to humble His people, to test their hearts, and to teach them reliance on Him. In our lives, we too may experience wilderness seasons, times of hardship and uncertainty. These are opportunities for growth, for deepening our faith, and for learning to trust in God's provision. In the wilderness, God provided manna, a miraculous sustenance unfamiliar to the Israelites. This provision was a lesson. Our true sustenance comes not from physical bread alone, but from every word that proceeds from God. Jesus echoed this truth during His temptation in the wilderness, emphasizing the importance of spiritual nourishment. We are reminded to seek God's word daily, allowing it to guide and sustain us. God promised the Israelites a land abundant in resources, a stark contrast to their wilderness experience. This transition symbolizes the blessings that come from obedience and faithfulness. However, with abundance comes the responsibility to remember and honor God. We are called to bless the Lord for His provisions, acknowledging Him as the source of all good things. Prosperity can lead to complacency. God warned the Israelites not to forget Him amidst their blessings. It's a cautionary message for us as well. In times of abundance, we must remain vigilant, ensuring our hearts stay humble and our lives aligned with God's commandments. Gratitude and obedience should be our response to His goodness. It's easy to attribute success to our efforts, but God reminds us that He is the source of our abilities and achievements. Acknowledging God's sovereignty keeps us grounded and fosters a spirit of humility. We are stewards of His blessings, called to use them for His glory and purposes. God's warnings are as significant as His promises. Turning away from Him leads to spiritual decline and separation. The Israelites were cautioned against idolatry and disobedience, and we too must guard our hearts against anything that draws us away from God. Faithfulness ensures we remain within His protective and providential care. Beloved, as we reflect on Deuteronomy 8, let's commit to remembering God's faithfulness, relying on His word, and walking in obedience. In doing so, we will live, multiply, and occupy the promises He has for us. May we never forget the Lord our God, who leads us from wilderness to abundance. Thank you for joining us. May the peace and love of Christ be with you always.